Hey there, adventurers. Have you ever played a prank on somebody and it actually worked? Well, get ready because today I'm going to tell you about a prank so sneaky, so clever, it actually ended a 10-year war. Yep, today I'm going to tell you all about the legend of the Trojan horse. So let's go back thousands of years ago to a city named Troy. You see, the Trojans had built high and strong walls which they needed to protect them from their enemies, the Greeks. Every day, Greek soldiers marched from their ships on the beach and fought with the Trojans outside of their city's walls. But the Trojans always came out on top. This went on for 10 long years, and the Greeks were getting really bored. Why don't we just call it a day, give up, and go back home? Some of them said. But then this clever Greek general named Odysseus had an idea. He gathered his soldiers and said, "Okay guys, I have a plan. We're going to trick the Trojans into letting us through their wall." He ordered his soldiers to get to work building a giant wooden horse. And I'm talking really big, bigger than a house even. All the while, the Trojans watched from atop their wall and wondered, what are the Greeks up to now? Now you see, this wasn't any old big wooden horse. Odysseus had told his soldiers to build a secret hiding space inside the horse, and he and a group of his best soldiers hid inside. One morning, the Trojans woke up and the Greeks and their ships were suddenly gone. All that was left on the beach was the giant wooden horse. The Trojans ran out to the horse and began to celebrate. "We won," they shouted, "and the Greeks have left us this wooden horse as a gift." That was just the way things were done back then. After losing a war, armies left gifts for their enemies. The Trojans were happy and proud and wanted to bring the horse back into their city to stand as the mark of their victory. Some Trojans warned that this was a trick by the Greeks, and it was best to just burn the horse where it stood. But of course, no one listened to them. So the Trojans gathered and pushed and pulled the horse along its wheels for a full day and a night, until they brought it within the city's walls. Then they closed the heavy gates behind them. And after all that pushing and pulling, they were all very tired, and soon the whole city of Troy was fast asleep. Now remember, Odysseus and his men were hiding quietly inside the horse all this time. As soon as Odysseus felt that everything around him was still, he opened the trap door, and he and the rest of his men climbed out of the horse and into the sleeping city. They took the sleeping Trojan guards by surprise. They tied them up and signaled for the Greeks to come back in their ships. You see, the Greeks had never really left. They just pretended to sail out into the sea, but had anchored their ships quite close by. Now they came back in full force to find that Odysseus and his group had opened the gates to Troy. The Greek soldiers rushed through the open gates and easily defeated the surprised Trojans, who were still rubbing the sleep from their eyes. And that was it. The Greeks had finally won, thanks to Odysseus' clever trick. I guess you could kind of say that the Greeks were sort of like the imposters in Among Us. They snuck into Troy in a way that the Trojans totally did not expect. And when the Trojans weren't looking, boom, total sabotage. Or like when someone gives you a cool chest as a gift in Minecraft, and once you open it, boom, it's full of TNT. Fun story, right? History is just full of amazing stories just like this one, and I can't wait to hear what you guys think and to share more neat stories with you guys. So, bye for now.